Hello students, welcome to Smartkidz tutorials. In this video we will be learning how to find mode of a group data. Mode, as we know, is a value that is frequently repeated or repeated more number of times in a given set of data. That's what we look to find. So in case of a group data, we have a formula that we use in order to find the mode of this group data. So just let's look at the problem first. We have been given a set of class intervals ranging from 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100, 100 to 120, 120 to 140, and the frequencies that are given are 6, 8, 10, 12, 6, 5, 3. Now to find the mode of this data, we have a formula that we need to use, and that formula is this. Okay, that is mode equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 in whole thing into H, which is the class size. Now to find out this formula, we need to know what does L, F1, F0, F2, H stand for. So L is the lower limit of the model class. So lower limit of the model class, okay, but how do we find the model class? To find the model class, we look at this frequency column, and the frequency which is maximum, that is in this case it is 12. Okay, the class interval of this frequency becomes the model class. So this 60 to 80 is our model class. 12 will then become our F1, because F1, it says, is the frequency of the model class. Next, so L is the lower limit of the model class. Model class we said is 60 to 80. That means 60 will become our L. Next, F0. F0 is frequency of the class preceding the model class. So frequency of the class preceding the model class. So class preceding the model, this is the model class. Class preceding the model class means the class interval coming before the model class, which is 40 to 60. And we are interested in the frequency. This frequency then becomes F0. 1 coming before 1 is 0. Then comes F2. F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the model class. The model class is 60 to 80. Succeeding means the one class that is coming after the model class, which is 80 to 100. We are interested in the frequency. So this frequency, that is 6, becomes the F2. Okay. Next is H, and H we know is the size of the class interval. So class interval is constant, that is 20. Upper limit minus lower limit gives us the class size. So H will be 20 in this case. So I can just write it in this column over here so that you can follow. So L will be equal to 60. Then next is F1. F1 is the frequency of the model class, which is 12. Then F0 will be the frequency of the class preceding the model class, which is 10. Then F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the model class, which is 6, and H is the class size, which in our case in this problem is 20. And now that we are ready with the individual values that are there in this formula to find the mode, let us put these values in this formula to get our mode. So the table is here, the values of L, F0, H, F1, F2 is also here. Let's put these values in this formula to get the mode. So we have L, we put this as 60, plus in place of F1 we put 12, in place of F0 we'll put 10, whole thing will be upon 2 times F1, which is into 12, minus F0, which is 10, minus F2, which is 6, and this whole thing will be multiplied into H, which is 20. So 60 so plus 12 minus 10 is 2, whole thing upon 2 into 12 is 24. Minus 10 and minus 6 gives us minus 16. Put this in the bracket, multiplied by 20. Then 60 plus 2, 24 minus 16 will give us 8 multiplied by 20. So now we can divide. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. That gives us 60 plus 5, and that will give us our mode, which is 65. This 65, the mode that you get, should fall in the range of 60 to 80. Why? Because this we said is our modal class. That means the mode should fall between this numbers, this range 60 to 80 always. So this is one way of kind of finding out whether what you have done is correct or not, but won't be like accurate if you miss certain numbers or if you miscalculate something over here. But yes, it gives you a good pointer to know whether you're correct or not, because if it falls outside these ranges, beyond below 60 or beyond 80, that means you're certainly wrong, because this is your model class, and that means the mode should be lying between 60 to 80. So this is how you find mode for a grouped data. So if you've liked watching this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and classmates, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching for more such videos. Thank you.